Coming up on the first pitch,
leading off the ball
Kevin
game
McGonigal
tonight,
up now for
shortstop
the
number
Tigers.
7, Kevin McGonigal.
And we're underway here in the
First
home
pitch,
opener.
7 o'clock.
Here's the 0-2. Right side, hard hit. And the first out of the game is an easy one.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Ball. Irvin, a 6'6" righty, 235 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round.
That's off the plate.
Back in 2018. Lifted in the air, right center field. Can't get there. Base hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that. And it's certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
That's a ball.
Strike 2. Man at first, one away. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. Here's Riley Green.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
In the air, out towards right center. Young under it. And that'll do it. Back here in Nationals Park. And taking the ball for Detroit, Tarik Skubal. What do you look for here? Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals.
Aye.
That's in there. 0-2 now.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Young
Did he go?
tries to hold up, appeal to first. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Two away. Two down, bases empty. Next to hit for the Nats, Dylan Cruz.
Hey.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Gloves it on the dive, and
He's
he
good.
beats it. He's safe.
They'll just put it in play, right? With
Batting
his
fourth,
speed, that's a hit
designated
every
hitter,
time. And now they've got some
James
speed on
Wood.
first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins.
Oh,
Well,
that got him.
got him.
Batting fifth, catcher Harry Ford.
First and second, 2 outs. Harry Ford now at the plate. Right through there for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series.
0-1.
Just missed.
What do you
Check
got?
swing, appeal to first, and he won around. Just enough that time.
That's in. Ball 2.
Got him swinging for the K. Back in
Leading
Washington,
off for the
D.C.
Tigers,
We move ahead
first
to the top of the
baseman,
second
Spencer
now.
Torkelson.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers.
Ball 1.
And a big swing and a miss. House. Rolls across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the
Batting
second.
sixth, right fielder Kerry Carpenter.
There's a swing and a drive. And
No,
a foul
that's
ball.
a foul ball.
That one's
That's a ball.
upstairs, ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Check swing didn't go. The count now 2-2. Out towards left center. Abrams gets under it. And there's 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Perez jumps out of the way of the first pitch. That one lifted to left. Weimer settles under it, and that'll do it. Bottom of the second. Off Andres Chaparro. Swing and a ball popped in the air.
Foul.
And just foul. Foul ball there. Foul ball still 0-2. This to third. McKinstry sends it across to first. That's one out in the bottom of the second.
Batting seventh, left fielder, Joey Weimer.
And ball
Outside,
one.
that's a ball.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
That one ripped left field. That's got a chance. And that one is out of here. So he just clears the wall. One down. Next to hit for the Nats, Nasim Nunez.
Ball. That's inside.
On the ground to third. Fires to first in time.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Brady House.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Got him swinging. The high heat too much on that one. Back here in
Leading
Nationals
off for
Park.
the Tigers,
On to the third
catcher,
inning.
Dylan
Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Nope. That's inside.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. One away.
Ball. That's out. That's ball two.
And there's a base hit to left. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
One, two now. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw save. That's a stolen base. Jackknifes out of the way. In the air to left center. He's got it. Two down. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the ground to the left. And they put the tag on him. Back in Washington, D.C. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals.
Here he
Trying to
goes.
check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And yes, he offered at it. Fouled off left side. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout.
Up next for
and
the
that's
Nationals,
4 strikeouts.
shortstop C.J. Abrams.
Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out
Up
front
next
for strike
the
3.
Nationals,
2
right
outs, base is
fielder,
empty.
Dylan
Now it's the right fielder,
Cruz.
Dylan Cruz. Down the inside corner for a strike. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Sets him down on strikes. As we go to the
Leading
top of
off
the
for
fourth,
Detroit,
digging in,
the designated
Colt Heath.
hitter, Colt Heath.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Keith, in his 3rd season, 24 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. Up the middle, and he beats
No,
it.
he's safe.
That's a hit. Great try there.
Up next for the Tigers, left
Just a
fielder,
good job
Riley
putting the ball in
Reed.
play and then busting down the first baseline. Beat the throw pretty easily.
And fouled off.
You don't
Oh,
want
one.
to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out. Spencer Torkelson will hit next. Right through there for a strike. And that one gets past the catcher. The throw to 3rd. He's safe at 3rd, and the tying run is 90 feet away. Strike 2.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way off. Nice job.
And he grounds one to the right side. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. We're tied at 1.
Gonna lay off that pitch down.
Grounder might be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. And a run scores on the double play. Base
Up
is
next
empty
for
after the
the
double
Tigers,
play.
center
Wenzel
fielder,
Perez
Wenzel
up now
Perez.
for the Tigers.
There you
Perez
go.
checks his swing. Appeal down to 3rd, and he held up. 2 down, nobody on.
That's ball 2.
That's
Inside ball
A
3.
rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at top half of inning number 4. This one high in the air to left center. Young under it. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, James Wood.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
There's a swing and a miss.
That's a ball.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it.
Yeah.
Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
There you go.
Swing. Now we'll look down to 1st. No, he held up. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Green on the run. Takes it in for the out. 1 out man at 1st. And now the first baseman, Andres Chaparro. On the ground to short, could be 2. To second, that's 1.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Ball 1. Ball,
the rest of the
that's
lineup
outside.
could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
The 2-1. Rip, but it curls foul. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Gets him easily, ends the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler.
Ball, that's outside.
This one popped up. Chaparro drifts towards it. 1 up, 1 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Young in position. Out number 2. Back to the top of the Detroit order. And now the shortstop, Kevin McGonigal. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one ripped right center field. And that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. Here comes the throw. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Ball 2.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. McGonigal coming home. In comes the run from second.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Keith swings through it for strike 1. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Going. Gone. A 2-run blast. 1 for 2.
Now pitching for the
Left-hander out of the
Nationals.
bullpen, P.J.
Number
Poole.
50.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him. He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swings through that. Skubal back to work.
You know, these Nationals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Up
Strikeout
next
number
for the
8.
Nationals, third
Brady House
baseman.
digs
Brady
in now.
House.
Went down on strikes his first time through. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The Nats down by 4. Last half of inning number 5.
Nope. Ball 1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Up next for the Nationals, center fielder Jacob Young.
On the ground, McGonigal. The throw to first.
You're out.
And it's a 1-2. Back here in Nationals Park. Top 6. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Out to short. Abrams fires over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Strike 2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Wenzel Perez. Tap foul at the plate.
Ball 1.
The other way. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Now pitching for
Alec
the
Jacob
Nationals.
takes over on the
Number
mound.
Well, they need someone to
37,
stop the bleeding and keep the
Alec
score
Jacob.
right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Steps off, checks the runner at first.
Hey.
Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Runner!
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Got him looking. That ends the frame. Back in Washington, D.C., bottom of the 6th inning, C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And there's a rocket into the outfield, and that's going to get into the corner. And he starts the bottom of the 6th with a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. Foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That's
Nope,
a
that's
little bit
down.
low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. And it's second. This one in the air, center field. Perez under this one. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
Oh,
Was
he
able to move the runner up to
saved.
third on that deep fly to center, but I think this point he wants to get him over and get him in.
Wood in the
Oh,
box,
that's
lays
inside.
off the ball 1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hand. That'll pop you up in the end.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In to score from third.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Timing on the swing. Good,
Now
able
pitching
to shoot
for
the ball.
Detroit.
So the
Number
Tigers
19,
get a new arm
Will
from the
Vest.
pen. Will Vest.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity
Number
for him
20,
to get some
Gabriel
important outs and try to help carry this
Ruiz.
lead into the later innings.
Hey.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. 2 down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just his playmaking
Pitching
abilities.
for the Nationals, number 2, Luis Garcia.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back here in Nationals
Leading
Park,
off for
we go to the
Detroit,
top
third
of the
baseman,
seventh. Zach
Zach
McKinstry
McKinstry.
up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Tigers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've seen how many line drive base hits they've been able to produce in this one, 6 to be exact, and they've all been pretty loud.
Ball one.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying, and it is out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 6-2. That's a base hit, and a man aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it.
Now pitching for the
Paul
Nationals.
Gervais into the
Number
game.
65.
They know that he can get
Paul
a right-hander
Gervais.
out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Torres in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And there's a foul ball. Gervais measures 6 feet 10 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a two-seamer. The 1-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
One on, nobody out, a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses, struck him out. Sliced hard but foul.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Garcia steps on first for the out. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Riley Green. 1 for 3. Man on second, 2 down. Late on that fastball.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
That's a ball.
That's
That's ball
off the
3.
mark. Ball 3. And he walked him.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And that is out of play. McGonigal, the lead runner, out at second. Green at first, 2 out of the inning. Check
Ball.
swing, didn't
Down.
go. Now 1 and 2. Got him swinging. Back in Washington, D.C., bottom of the 7th, Joey Wiemer digging in for the Nationals. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals.
Number 4,
Dalen Lyle.
Well, with this speed, he could really make some things happen
Nope.
leading off.
Outside.
That one ripped, but foul. Right there for a strike.
Ball 2.
On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Next to hit for the Nats, Nasim Nunez. And a foul ball. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2. Runner takes off. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's got a chance. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody
Up
out.
next,
Everything
for the
came together for him.
Nationals,
Anytime you
third
smoke the
baseman,
ball off the wall, you
Brady
kind of
Howe.
think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Hey!
That's off
Inside
the
ball.
inside corner. And the count even 1-1. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning.
Nope,
And
outside.
off to a shaky start.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle
that's
himself
foul.
down.
And the 2-2. In the air, left field. Green on the move. Hauls it in. One away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
So back to the top of the order. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Now a pop-up on the infield. Torkelson settles underneath it. And there are two down.
Up next for the Nationals, short. C.J.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Tyler
Now pitching
Holt.
for Detroit,
And he's got a
number
nice lead to
87,
work with,
Tyler
so he
Holt.
should come in throwing strikes, attacking these
Aye.
hitters.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One run is in. The second run scores. It's a two-run single, and they cut the lead to 2. Up now for Washington, Dylan Cruz. And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
The Tigers holding on to a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That's in there, and it's 2-1. That one
Ball 3.
missed. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
The tying run at the plate. Hit on the ground to short. McGonigal on the run, sends it over to first.
You're out.
It's there, and that's a great play. And we're back. Stepping in, Kerry Carpenter.
Now pitching for the Nationals, number 39, Clayton Beeter.
Ball, that's out.
He's
That's out.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but
Ball, that's
sometimes
off the
pitchers
plate.
are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Right
Aye.
through there for a strike. This one in the air, center field. Young moving under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Ball, in.
And
Yeah.
that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
No, inside.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 2-2. That one
Ball,
just
that's
misses.
inside.
Got him swinging.
Up next for the Tigers,
And next to hit for
catcher,
Detroit, Dylan Dingle. In the air to left center, Lyle on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Leading off,
number 29.
Hitter, James Wood.
That one fouled off.
Nope. That's inside.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th. Foul ball there. The Tigers up by 2 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground to third, gets to it with a slide. Over to first, and they get the out. And now it's Luis Garcia. 0 for 1 so far.
First baseman, Luis Garcia.
On the ground, right side. Over to first. 3 up, 3 down. Back here in Nationals Park. Digging in, Zach McKinstry.
Now pitching for
On the
the
pitch
Nationals.
now for the Nationals. Richard Lovely.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 1-1. Fought off foul. One, 2 now. Hard hit left side. Abrams tosses to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Up next,
Kevin.
Pinch hitting
so they're making
Detroit,
the move for a bat off the bench.
Javier
Baez. Looking to start something with 1 gone. And it's fouled away. Foul ball.
That's ball 2.
Up the middle. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Gleyber Torres. And first offering is fouled off. Liner snagged at first. Back in Washington, D.C. Stepping in, Dalen Lyle.
Left fielder, Dalen Lyle.
Hopped up. Baez takes it in for the out. And there's 1 away.
Now pitching for
So
Detroit.
the closer summoned from the bullpen, Kenley Jansen.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. And just like that, they're within a run. At the plate, Brady House. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. And looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals.
Number 8,
Jose Tena.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Late swing, foul to the left. The Tigers trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Last chance for the Nats in this one. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Did it
Started
go?
after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. Did not go. Turned on, but foul wide of third. This could end it. This one in the air center field. Perez under it, and that'll do it. The Tigers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. Skubal with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
6-5 the final here today. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.